Little lower, Craig. Oh, hey, Craig Biggio here, Zack Hample here, and I am at Minute Maid Park in Houston for the third and final day of this trip. And listen, the first 2 days here were very crazy. I was running all over the place nonstop, and I'm gonna be doing more of that today, but there were a few things that I neglected to mention, one of which is the logo on this baseball. So the Astros are using commemoratives this year, hoping to catch another tonight, but in case I don't, I have this one to show you. I also have a few words as we just wander this way. You can see how gorgeous it is, about stadium security, tell you my thoughts on them. As for today, getting inside 2.5 hours before first pitch, so looking forward to lots of action during batting practice. And during the game, I have such cool seats, I think I have a great chance to catch a foul ball. So, lots to see, lots to do, let's get inside. Well, would you look at that? As soon as I ran inside, I got my first ball of the day before my videographer, Fenway Chris, had gotten through security. That one was thrown by Blake Taylor, and then I misplayed a home run after getting caught up on a railing, so this day officially got off to an annoying start. Now, a few minutes after that, Jose Siri was nice enough to throw me a baseball, and that one was actually my 100th lifetime ball at Minute Maid Park, making this the 24th different stadium at which I've hit triple digits. So things were picking up after that, but then all the batters were right-handed. Alex Bregman was launching baseballs to left, and I got caught up here in right. So I ended up not getting any more balls from the Astros. I kept wanting to run over to left, but I thought that they were about to switch groups and lefties would come up there, so just not the best start of the day for me. Right now, the Guardians have taken the field. I can see that they're just starting to throw down the left field foul line. So, sorry Astros fans, I'm gonna throw on my Guardians hat, head over there, try to get a toss up, and then when they keep hitting, hopefully the home runs will follow. The Guardians bullpen catcher, has been so cool to me for years. I've gotten him in some videos in the past, so it was nice to finally catch up with him this season. He told me to meet him down the left field foul line after the game, and he'll give me the lineup card. So Dustin Hughes hooked me up recently in Oakland, and now Ricky's gonna take care of me today, and he threw me this ball, my third of the day, and I think there might be someone over there who hasn't gotten one. Follow me this way. Hey, have you gotten a ball yet? Want one? There it is. I appreciate that. All right. So, the Guardians are now hitting, so let's get to the outfield.
I think it's one more up.
Yeah, so I've given up on left field and I've moved to right field in the second deck. Unlikely that home runs will come this far, although I have gotten some up here. It's just so much emptier. Downstairs is pretty crazy, so I think Josh Naylor might be in this group. Stephen Kwan is hitting, so we'll see what they can do. He started the game here on Monday. He is so nice. Guys, seriously, if you see him, go near him in batting practice, ask him by name, say please. He's gonna hook it up. He gave me one yesterday as well, I think, so yeah. It's always fun to get a baseball this high up in the stadium, as that home run just fell short, so I'm gonna shut up and try to get another.
We'll take you behind the scenes as Alex Brickman take the ladies and
And yes, I am leaving the second deck in right field to head back downstairs to left field because I just can't get satisfied today with where I am. Yo. Yo, check out these long-range shots that Chris got from all the way out in right field. Unfortunately, though, his fancy camera work was the coolest thing about the final group of BP. Truly, horrendous luck for me today on home runs, but after batting practice ended, I decided to take off running toward the dugout because I figured I might be able to pad my stats over there, and I had to cover quite a distance. I went up in the concourse, back down into the seats, through the rows of about 10 sections, and then finally down to the front row near the visitors on deck circle, where a very friendly bat boy tossed me a baseball. He had actually given me a ball last year in Baltimore, and he remembered me, and he was so nice that I put in a special request today for a commemorative ball with a pristine logo, just in case he had an extra one sitting around, and then this happened. Dude, oh my God, thank you. You guys, look at the logo on this. It's perfect. So, as you can imagine, and as you just heard, I am very happy. I did get a few of these baseballs last night, and I know it sounds kind of douchey to complain about logos not being perfect when I already got commemorative balls, but this one is truly like an A++ logo. It's really hard to see everything because it's so small. I actually want to leave the seats. It's so loud with the announcements. There's a really big logo in the concourse in left center field, so I want to head over there, and then I'll tell you more about this, and I'll tell you more about stadium security. So, yeah, feeling great. And I think the most fun part of the day is coming up. Second deck for the game, foul ball heaven. So, still, lots more to do. Whoa. You can still say it. Go pick one up. So here we are out by this gigantic mural in the concourse, which is pretty cool. A whole bunch of different Astros logos are represented on it, and you can see front and center the big commemorative logo for the 60th anniversary of this franchise, which is on the baseballs that I've been getting here for the last couple of days. So on the ball itself, it's so hard to see. MLB keeps shrinking the commemorative logos. So at the very bottom in the center, there's the H with the star around it, and as you can see on the wall, on the left side, it says Colts 1962. This franchise was called the Colt 45 when they first came into the major leagues. 3 years later, they became the Astros, moved to the Astrodome, and now here we are, 60 years later, with this commemorative logo. So, just wanted to explain what that's all about. And I've been promising to talk about security. Now, I had some beef with them 4 or 5 years ago. There was a really rude guard, and it was kind of a mess, but I have to give them props. They've been so cool, so much nicer this time around, so I don't know if management actually changed, but thumbs up to the Astros for treating people right. And now, game time is like 10 minutes away, so we gotta hustle up to the second deck behind the plate. So here we go. The club level. Check it out. underway here in the top of the first inning, and you can see the setup here. Nice walkway, and this is also some nice food right here. We have some Asian nachos, courtesy of this man, Trey, who has hooked it up. Thank you.
Of course.
He also brought, what did you bring for Fenway Chris?
It was a sliced brisket sandwich with some homemade mac and cheese and some baked beans.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking good care of us. I'm gonna have to eat with one hand and have my glove on with the other, but you the man. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. That was a bad idea. Okay. Official Zack Hample recommendation, get these when you come to Houston. Ball was so close, hit by Jose Altuve, and I failed to catch it because I was not allowed to stand in the walkway. Yes, I'll say it. The ushers here, they are very nice. I'm not complaining about security. They can have whatever rules they want, but it feels like Little League. Like, you gotta stand on first base until the pitcher releases it or till it crosses home plate, and I was told that I have to be in my seat. So if I were standing in the walkway, I would have run over. I would have robbed the broadcast booth. I could have jumped and caught it, but I got there just a hair too late. So that's gonna drive me crazy all night in my dreams. Tomorrow in St. Louis, that's right, I'm going to Busch Stadium. But yeah, still just a great spot. And here's some fun numbers for you guys. Ready? This is now the 34th different Major League Stadium at which I've snagged a foul ball. And if you count ground rule doubles and home runs, it's the 42nd different stadium at which I've gotten a gamer, so that's pretty cool. Also, my man Trey just came and hooked up dessert. You can get a nice shot of that. Some bread pudding. That's pretty sweet, literally. And he also brought some water, and it's not Dasani. So when there's another break in the action, what I want to do is I'm going to walk up there with my iPhone. I'm going to enter through the glass doors that basically take you down to this spot, and you can just see the staircase and the walkway. I want to show you what the setup is. It's really great for foul balls. Reminds me a lot of Milwaukee, but in Milwaukee, this walkway is easily twice as wide, so it's even easier there to catch it. Anyway, right now, it's the top of the fourth inning, and there's a certain goose egg situation happening. Fenway Chris behind the camera already jinxed it, but I'm not going to because I'm a real baseball fan. And no score, by the way.
Right now, after a really good start, Mariners are now 18-27. Lost 2 in a row to the A's after winning 13 straight.
So yeah, that's why I was excited at the very start of the day about possibly catching a foul ball. So much space. And as we look over here and see a familiar face, hello Fenway Chris, you can see all the broadcast booths and the various media members poking their heads out. So yeah, just a really chill spot, and of course the opportunity to catch baseballs. I'm sorry, I have to stand up right now because I'm on baby protection duty. Someone's got to do it. Top of the 5th inning, the Guardians just got their first hit. totally Fenway Chris's fault. Anyway, I'm moving to the third base side of home plate because we have a lefty at bat, Steven Kwan. And I'm not breaking any rules, I'm just stretching my legs for a minute, right? I'm already so full, but of course I'm gonna eat all of this because I'm a complete moron. This bread pudding, by the way, according to Trey, who hooked it up, has Reese's Pieces in it. Not a good night for first base umpire Sean Barber, and in fact, not a good inning for him. He blew not one, but two calls back-to-back that went against the Astros initially and then were overturned. So the crowd was excited for both of them once the verdicts were announced. But man, he's got to feel pretty small right now. Anyway, top of the seventh, and the Astros are on top 2-0. Oh yes, that's some impeccable videography right there.
Oh man, impeccable. Impeccable's right. It's good.
Boy, these Houston elevators, huh? We almost got trapped. I saved our lives. Used to be an elevator repairman back in the day.
Okay. We are now in the bottom of the eighth inning, and I am on the move downstairs, and there are a few guys that I think they're excited to see me. I think they're a little bit excited because of some beers that they may have consumed. So I'm down here because, as I mentioned earlier today, Guardians bullpen catcher Ricky Passione said, I'm going this way, he has a lineup card for me, or he will have one after the game. So, just heading over that way to get in position to see him. 3 outs to go. So there it is, the lineup card from tonight's game, May 25th, 2022. Of course, by the time I post this video, it might be a week later. Deal with it, I'm a few videos behind. But yeah, Ricky Passione, he is the man. And so, final score tonight, the Astros won it 2-1, not a high-scoring game, so it was a good night to be going for foul balls, but there weren't that many foul balls, unfortunately. I'm glad to have gotten that one. So, despite all my complaining about batting practice and not getting any home runs, somehow I stumbled into a total of 7 baseballs today. I got 4 toss-ups during BP, then the really cool bat boy by the dugout tossed me one and then gave me another commemorative. So that was 6, and then the foul ball in the second deck, hit by Yuli Gurriel, that was number 7. So not bad numbers, and including the ones I gave away, all 7 count for the lifetime total, so that is 11,756. So, yeah, this thing is a beauty. Glad to have this. I will link in the description to a page on my website with all of my lineup cards that I've gotten over the years, so look for that. And that concludes my time in Houston. It had been 3 years since I was here, just did 3 games, not sure when I'll be back, and tomorrow and the next day, Busch Stadium in St. Louis, also got some really cool seats there. So, guys, thanks for watching this one, and stay tuned for the Cardinals action coming next.